Hello, ladies and gents on YouTube. Today, I want to make a video which I have seen. Like I say, and I will always say it. I make everything off the script because I think it's way more better if I just put my thoughts, out there. And so this is one of those videos, just like Silent Hill. I'm making a. This time it's gonna be about Borderlands, and one specifically, Borderlands 3. Now, I think we all know how the story went, and I've been backed. I'm back on Borderlands 2. You guys can see my streams and everything. It's all on YouTube. You'll understand. But what's funny about this all is I'm doing some streams on Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, UVHM on my Twitch. The link will be down below if you guys want, as usual. Um. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, what's the point of the video, right? You might be wondering. Well, see, we're talking about Borderlands 3, so I'm gonna get right off the topic right off the bat. So the topic is very simple. It's about one character that I think a lot of people would be like, nah, dude, you shouldn't even be protecting that. But I will be protecting her because I don't think she deserved the hate that she got. I truly don't. Because she's not the one at fault, it's the writing that was. And I think you all have guessed it, it's Ava. Yes, I'm speaking about Ava. Now, Ava, we all know what happened. Oh, she's the fault of Maya's death and everything, and that's where it took me a while, but I kept thinking, we all hate her, but really, is it really her fault? I mean, she didn't really kill her, right? She didn't she didn't she was mad about it, but afterwards she regretted everything. And like the worst part about all this is the Crimson Raiders were like, yeah, no, we can't do funerals, because it's too much important to go like after the fucking morons, even though you could just take like an hour just to make a funeral, but whatever. I'll get into that. So here's what I think. Let's think of it as a realistic perspective, right? And think this through. First off, I want to point out one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize. Ava is young. Ava is stupid. Ava is she doesn't know anything. Okay? She doesn't know how the world works yet. She doesn't know that to be a vault hunter is to literally be constantly in danger. And I think she realizes that in the aftermath of Maya. She realizes, shit, dude. So that's what it means. And I think Maya's point, I hate the story, but I gotta say this. That's where it makes Ava think twice on, like, she, stop being ungrateful about everything and, start, understanding why and being wise about it, about things and everything pretty much. But she, that's where I think she really isn't a bad guy. She really isn't. The bad guy is the guys that worked on it at Pandora. I think, in my opinion, she could have been a great character, and hopefully she will be the main antagonist. I've talked about it on my stream when I played with Z. I strongly feel like she should be the next Siren, because first off, she's supposed Lilith. First off, if you guys don't remember, she basically said, Sanctuary, it's yours. Take very good care of it. And yeah, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, she's an asshole." Nah, 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 goo goo gaga. You know, and I know I actually said that. Like I said, I'm off the script. And I understand your hatred, but ladies and gents, look at this from a perspective. All she wanted was to be like us. Maya restricted her for good reasons. Truly, she's like my fucking idol, dude. If you think I'm trying to defend Ava, well, yeah, I am, as much as am trying to make a point. Maya had her. She wasn't ready. Maya was right about that. She wasn't ready. She still wasn't, and she's probably still isn't. But I think Maya's learning. What she was trying to do is she was trying to teach her how, I guess, I don't know how to put it into words, but she had that thing. She wanted her to be the next siren. That was already mentioned from the very start. When you hear about it, Maya straight up tells you, dude, she's gonna be in the next siren. She didn't know how she was gonna be, but she knew. She knew. So that's where I'm like, all right. So let's see from every perspective, you know. And she's just trying to be like Maya. She wants to be like her so bad. It's just the reason I think she hates her at one point, or she's so bratty about it, is because she hates the way she does things. But when she dies, that's when she realizes, fuck, dude. I didn't want her to die. All I wanted is for her to let me be, have my freedom of trying things, which Maya on this end didn't give her enough space for. But also, like I said, she's like a overprotective mom. She's just trying to, or an overprotective mentor who just wants the best for his students. As for a mother, it's basically to protect your child, right? It makes sense. And I think everyone, the reason they hate her is because they're like, oh my god, she was so ungrateful to Maya for the things she did for her. And it's because of her that she's dead. No, 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 no. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you don't seem to understand. First off, I'm gonna clarify one thing, which I think should be I think you should all re-see the story first off. Um, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, it's just the truth. Listen, the writers are dumb. Well, no, first off, I'm sorry to say this, it's probably disrespectful, but I don't know what you guys were thinking when you wrote that. Like, listen, I think had you put the secret funeral of Maya, maybe that would have saved Ava. But unfortunately, you ended up killing the character more than save it. And that's on your fault. Instead of trying to make a fucking stupid where you would want everyone to hate her, dude, she could be the most badass dude. She has the power of Maya. She has inherited Maya's power. She is probably one of the best thing that could ever happen in Borderlands 4 is if they don't fuck it up like 15 times again, like the two other games that came out because they were too trash. Yes, I mean that sincerely. No, you see, it's the writing itself. Now, it could have worked if, she dies and everything. Okay, fine. But it's funny because no one else dies. That's where it gets under my skin. Like, Gage survives. Zero is still alive. Axton, I don't remember where he was. Correct me. I don't know where he is. But I'm pretty sure he's alive. Um, Gonzalez, I called him Gonzalez, but really it's a Gunzerger. I call him Gonzalez Mamma Mia, cause he's a fucking crazy bastard, but I love him anyway. He's basically still alive. And then you have Krieg, which, well, we all know what happens in Psycho Krieg, Flusterfuck bullshit DLC. which I say bullshit, but I always say that. Trust me, it was one of the best in my opinion. And so like they're all alive. Mordecai, same thing in Borderlands 2. Mordecai, Brick. Okay, yeah, Roland dies, but it was for the plot twist, you know, like Handsome Jack. Let's be honest. Listen, Handsome Jack, that was another story. So, but still, but the way Roland died, that in itself is also different. Listen, for spoilers for those who haven't played Borderlands 2, but dude, by now you should have played it for fuck's sake. But skip. I'll I'll put a time skip maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Just skip it like 10, at least 2 minutes of the release. You'll be good. From when I start talking. Ready? Now. Alright, so Roland, the way he dies is very simple. Dude, you go to Angel, and then she's like, I just want you to kill me. I'd rather you kill me than like you let me live for this bastard. And that's exactly what happens. You kill her. But in the process of that, Roland's like, hey, what's up, ladies? And then he's full happy, and then bang, he's dead. But the way he dies, it's, you know, it's as I like to call it, an eye for an eye. You kill his daughter, Handsome Jack kills your friend. Now that makes sense, because if you look at it as a sad and crazy perspective, because let's be honest, Handsome Jack was crazy, but he did that all for his daughter. Now before you say, oh my god, are you siding with him? No, I'm putting the perspective of how Jack saw it. Jack saw it as, well, I'm just trying to protect her, but in reality, what he failed to realize is you weren't really protecting her, you were locking her and then you used her. That's exactly what he did. And see, the difference is the way Roland died is very simple. He died because you killed the daughter of someone else. Alright? The way Maya died is for power. What the fuck? That makes absolutely zero sense. Okay, listen. The reason I say it makes absolutely zero sense, dude, how come they stole, like, Troy, or whatever the fuck his dumbass name is, because I don't remember and I don't want to remember, whatever his fucking name was, how come she stole, no sorry, it was actually Tyrene that stole, but still, how come she can steal the power and not kill her, not kill Lilith, but when he does it, oh wait, no, that's a different story. Bang, he kills her. Bro, that makes absolutely zero sense, because if you look at it from a good perspective, and listen, when I say good, I mean, you know, listen very carefully. He has the same power as his sister, okay? Psycho Leech, or Bio Leech, whatever. Correct me again, like I said, because there's so many powers. But basically what that means is it only steals the power. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, okay, fine, I'll take the fall, okay? I don't care. But it's just a point where, like, you didn't have to kill her. You absolutely didn't have to kill her. But for the sake of plot, you did it. For absolutely zero reason. She could have survived and just be drained, you know, and be like like out of fucking breath, and she's or you put her in a coma but you don't kill her, you know. Putting her into a coma or some random shit, I would have believed it, okay? I've been like, well, you see, it you know, to each their own. It affects different people. It affects people differently, you know, the saying, some people react differently. Yeah, well, let's just say when she got her power stolen, she would have reacted differently than Lilith. Now I would have understood, but no, they killed her instantly. She's like, wah! And then like disintegrated like in fucking Loki, the season 2. It's like, dude, it makes absolute zero sense. And what do you think people do? They go hate on fucking Ava because they're like, bitch, it's your fault. Yeah, yeah. It's like, and I understand them, but they're not the ones. I think people tend to forget, but it's not her fault in the very first place. I mean, yeah, she was a fucking brat and she was this and that, but like I said, she's young and she's still trying to learn her place in this world. And it's not a good thing to hate on her because on this very particular character because I think she has a lot of potential. She's not wasted. I think there's still hope to save this character. This one character which has been hated by everyone because I think the reason I think she can be saved is because listen, she has Maya's powers. If she can just mature up and start to realize everything she when she was a kid she was this and that, then she'll come to realize that yeah, no, you're right. You know what? I should have been a better person back then, and and that's what I want. That's the reason why I want Ava as a playable character, or as one of my friends has said, I think also Angel, Patricia Tanis would have been a great way because she has the power of Angel, and I truly think Angel's power are very fun to play, or would be at least, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. But yeah, and she's like, if you play as her, you listen to these logs, and then you listen to these logs where she went on a journey to find herself, and she's like, all the things I did to, all this thing I said to Maya, I regret it. I regret it all. All this shit I was when I was a bitch. I was not a bitch, but I was a brat. I didn't understand nothing, and I should have. She has regrets, and she comes to have regrets in the Borderlands 4. I think that's what it should be, like where she feels remorse, regret, and she starts to realize that everything she has done was wrong. And I think then she will start to be like Lilith and Maya. She will take upon these two to try to be both. Now let me just clarify one thing. Let's all be honest here. Lilith is not dead, dude. We don't even know where she is. The reason I say this is, if you guys don't know, a phoenix revives. Once the phoenix dies, it revives. That is absolutely true and will always. So Lilith is definitely gonna come back. But when she does, Ava is gonna be a different person. Ava is gonna be the true leader she left her to become. Because she will have followed through her footsteps, but before doing that, she would have tried to find herself. What is the meaning of being a siren? What is the meaning of being someone, being a being unlike others, And that's where I think she would have followed in Maya's footstep in that part, where Maya tried to find herself. When she came to Pandora, she had nothing. She didn't know nothing because she had been imprisoned by the fucking monks on the temple of Athena. No, that's of remember. I don't remember the planet. You get the point though. The planet where she was in the third game before she died. And so yeah, I think she will become a strong, very strong character. I have big ideals for the character that would, if it ever came, if I had the writings, I would write something so beautiful with Ava. I think I would, like, don't change the third one because it would break so many things. It would just fuck up everything. All you can do is literally fix the fuck ups. That's all you can do. But if you can do that, I promise you, my friend, you will save this character. And that's what I want. I want this so bad because I know it's gonna sound super weird, but I love the character. I fucking do. As much as I do with Maya. And I think I don't know how to say it. In the spot she got hated because of the writings. I think that's what happened. Yes, she was a brat and everything, but we all gotta remember one thing. 2K wrote this shit. Remember, they were so good they forgot how to write something good. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, I know. Um, but yeah, no, I think if they decide, you know what, let's try to fix it, and they put their hearts to it, I'm 100% sure that the story will be fucking great. They will fix it, and you can just make a redemption arc, as I like to call it, for Ava, where you find those echo cast or whatever, ecologues. Sorry, my bad. Ecologues, where she's like, day one, yeah, of trying to find myself, of trying to find who I am as a leader of the Crimson Raiders. And then she goes on to this adventure, this small adventure of ecologues, where you realize that she knows what she did. She knows. That's all that needs to happen. She needs to own up to her shit. To the shit she said, but I mean, like I said, it's not really her fault. It is Troy's fault. The fucking dumbass. Like, Troy and the writers' fault for that, which she's just a young girl that is still trying to figure out where she is in this big, vast world. So how can you hate someone that doesn't even know where she's going? That she's still too young to understand how the world works. You know? It's just, that's my view on it. And that's my opinion. You can debate me on that. I truly believe it. You can hate me or whatever. I don't know, dude. But my opinion is, I think Ava should be the next character. If it's not Ava, I think it should be Patricia Dennis. Please! Or like, you don't even have to make her the character. I think it's just finding these logs where you realize, or you help her on a quest where she asks you, I need to help you with something, and then that something is like truly understanding how it is to, you know, to be the next leader, to be like Maya, like Lilith, a true leader, a true fighter. What Maya and Lilith were both. The fighter being Maya, the leader being Lilith. You know. And then when she comes back, you know, like I said, Lilith is like, I'm very proud of you for, you know. It's just, I think it's wasted potential on the character. It's a character that had the potential was wasted. Wait, no, actually, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my words. She has wasted potential. I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Listen, she has they wasted the potential shit she could have had by just destroying her and killing Maya. And now what happened is basically everyone just turned to fucking this small girl who's still trying to figure out, you know. And if you think I forgot about those lines that were cringe, no, I did not, okay? Like I said, I was talking about all of that in general when I was saying the character was wasted potential. Instead, they made some joke that didn't. They made Ava say jokes that were absolutely what the fuck is she saying? Hence, I think the reason they hate her so much is because of these small details that they put. Like I said, I'm telling you, dude, she was rigged from the start, meaning they made her a fucking target of hatred for the people to hate. They're like, alright, when Maya dies, they need to hate her. Like, dude, that's not how it works. That's not how you write a story about someone. You need detailed things. You need a backstory and everything. Now, don't get me wrong. I know she's just a young girl who blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's not what I meant. I meant a quest where you try to help her with more than stuff. And I know there's a quest where she learns about this and that, but a quest where you help Ava. But I mean a in-depth quest where you help her, like, with life in gen, like, hey, listen, I'd like to, I know it's Borderland, I'm probably overthinking things, but my point is, this character is a wasted potential. I think they should have just done better. And like I said, as for the case of Maya, she didn't have to die. She truly didn't. Well, like I said, what could have happened is she get injured very, very badly. She goes into a coma or some whatever shit. I don't know. And like that's where Ava's like, nah, dude, I need to try to figure out something. Like, and then she remembers her training with Maya, and that's where she's like, oh, okay, yes, you're right. I can't give up on life. I can't just give up like that. But no, instead they made her the crybaby. They made her a brat. They made her everything that's wrong with us. But like some of the things are justified, but some of the other things aren't justified because, like I said, they made her this enemy of everyone, which I don't think she should be at the very. So I'm hoping, in my opinion, that in Borderlands 4, I hope, if the game is ever fucking gonna be good, because right now it's not in a good state. Everyone is back on Borderlands 2. Not everyone, but like half of the people are literally on Borderlands 1 and 2. 2 mostly, obviously, because of UVHM and all that shit, because it's so much good. There's some people that still play, but like I said, the people that do play Borderlands 3 are not playing for the story, which is kind of sad because everyone agrees in the community that the story of Borderlands 3 is garbage. And that's really sad to hear because, like I said, I don't know what happened. I really don't. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Dude, they made such great DLCs. Okay, maybe but, maybe not in Borderlands 2, but like there's one DLC that was not so good. But like my point is, how could they have fucked up this bad? Like, dude, a character, two in fact, Maya and Ava. First they killed off Maya, and then basically they're like, oh, love Ava now. Fuck fuck Maya. It's like, no, that's not how it works, my dude. That's literally what they did. That's literally what they wanted us. They wanted us to forget about Maya and literally go with Ava. No, it made the ripple effect, which, well, it made the opposite of the effect. It's like instead of loving her, they hated her, and that's on you, at 2K. If you wonder, if I'm telling you, if the game, if Borderlands 4 fails, it's gonna be your own miserable fault, my friend. I don't care if I got fucking sued or whatever. Dude, I have nothing to. What do you? I have nothing to offer you, dude. All I can offer you is this piece of wisdom. When you make Borderlands 4, please, if you work on Ava as a leader, because I'm pretty sure she will be, do not fuck her up, dude. That's the biggest. Make a redemption arc for her. That's all I'm asking, dude. She deserves better. She deserves betterness. Truly, she does. And I'm not saying you guys should start loving Ava. No, that's absolutely not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you should all see her in a different perspective where she shouldn't have been hated, but she got the hate she got because of the devs that were too dumb and they didn't even know. Dude, there was a funeral they could have done and that probably could have saved Ava's storyline, because in that part, that's where it showed how Ava actually did care. If you guys, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it, but basically in that part, Ava shows Lilith goes to help her. She goes alone with her and she's like, listen, I know how hard it is. You've lost someone you love, but I've been there too. Back when I was with Roland, when I lost him, that shit hit me deep. And that's where she's like, I know, but it's hard to take it in. And she's being serious this time. She isn't being a brat or anyone. She's just being a teen, where she's like, how am I gonna, like, take on her legacy, It's just, I feel bad. And on that part, that's where I got emotional because I was like, damn, they could have done this, but instead they were too fucking lazy with the story. See, this is the problem. They got lazy with it, and that destroyed Ava, as unfortunate as it is, and it killed. They could have probably kept Maya. That I wouldn't have mind if they made more deep character for Ava, like more in-depth character. You know what I mean? Like a bit more backstory behind her, not just like two quests and it's like, all right, forget about her. Like, dude, that's exactly what they did. And so, my friend, that is the video. Um, I truly believe, I truly hope, sorry, that they will remember that they will work on Ava and try to make her better than what they did in Borderlands 3. Because as unfortunate as it is, I just want to say it, but everyone will always remember Ava as the girl who got hated so much because of Maya's death. And also the girl who had wasted potential, and also the brat, and also many other things, because, or the failure of 2K, the failure, like Darth Vader was the the failure of Obi-Wan Kenobi, literally. I'm not even joking when I say it, trying to keep it as real as possible, but that's just the truth. It's the failed character that was. But I have high hope that in Borderlands 4 they'll fix it. If they don't, then that means they have fallen themselves too. That will mean exactly what I thought it meant. That they do not care about character and they just want money. That's all they want. But if you prove me wrong in Borderlands 4 that you can bring back that character and make a goddamn hell of a story with it, where Ava realizes her wrongs or anything, I'm pretty sure the game is gonna be, the franchise is gonna be saved. But as long as you don't prove me that, I still believe that Borderlands 3 was a garbage. It was. It truly was. It's just, I don't know. And honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I would have brought back just that one scene and that probably would have resaved the damn game, but they're too lazy to do that. They're like, oh, well, you can't do that. It's funny because Cyberpunk did it and they saved the game. But no. It's too hard for them to do it. So yeah, we're stuck with that. Well, ladies and gents, that's the video. I hope you liked it, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I truly want to hear everyone. And I met her. I truly think she's just with wasted potential. She didn't deserve the hate she got, but she got the hate because of the devs. Let's all remember that. Yeah. That's it. I'm Nixie and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Yeah. For part 3? Part 3 of, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, for next part of Borderlands 1. So yeah. That's it. I'm Nixie, and I love you guys. Peace.